Hi, I'm back from Europe, and we had a wonderful time in Ireland, a week-long course on the seduction of spirit, and then I went to Spain, Barcelona, and there were almost 2,000 people for the lecture, and a wonderful evening for Alliance, both in Ireland and also in Barcelona. We have a human forum coming up in Barcelona in November, so all very exciting. But in any case, I wanted to share some thoughts with you, and they had to do with the fact that, as I was waiting at the train station the other day, I saw that the train was coming at a particular time, and there was one person waiting for the train. He kept looking at his watch, even though he knew what time the train was coming, every 20 seconds. Somehow, I guess, presuming that if he looked at the watch enough, the train would arrive faster. And then as I looked around, this is in Barcelona, everybody is rushing around. And it occurred to me that the prominent human activity now is just doing, 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 doing. And I was thinking how human beings become human doings. We start out as babies and we just exist. And this is what I see in Krishu, my grandson. And babies see the world as an extension of themselves, and they're totally in bliss because they're just being. Now, if they get adequate love from their parents, then the human being becomes human feelings as well, and the feelings are, of course, those of love. If unfortunately the nurturing from parents is dysfunctional, then the feelings become control dramas like intimidation and confrontation and temper tantrums and later guilt and humiliation and shame and resentments and anger and fear and all of that. But that shouldn't happen if the nurturing is really that of love. And then, of course, we send our children to school, and from human feelings, they become human thinkings. And the education in school is, of course, totally, totally informative and about the world and information. And the thinking is competitive. It's all about me and mine and me. How to be one up on the other, how to be number one, how to get the best grades. So the human thinking becomes distorted. If it weren't distorted, it would be very creative, which would be the highest form of thinking. And finally, we leave school and college and off we go into the world. And now we are mainly human doings, and the doing is frenzied. And the doing is frenzied, frantic, and again, me. So, anyway, I was thinking if being transferred to feeling um, with the effortless spontaneity and nurturing, the highest form of feeling would be love. Being combined with thinking, the highest form would be creativity. And being combined with action, the highest form would be spontaneous right action, or what we call karma yoga. Um, this would be a wonderful way to educate our children, where the highest form of human intelligence would be choiceless awareness of being. The highest form of emotions would be love as the ultimate truth. The highest form of thinking would be creative thinking in every situation. And the highest form of doing would be effortless spontaneity and spontaneous right action, or action without karma, to be established in being and performing action. That would be true yoga, and it would be a wonderful way to live. And I was just thinking about this and thought I'd like to post this because in the last few days I've been doing what is called a reality check, in that every once in a while turn to my own self and say, what state am I in? And if I'm not in being, then shift to being. If I'm not in love, then shift to love. If I'm not creative, then shift to allow creativity. And if I'm, grasping and clinging, then shift to doing and leaving the results to the unknown. So, my friends, this is just a little discussion on the true meaning of yoga, and I thought I'd just drop my comments. Thanks so much, and hope to come back and address some of the comments. I've been away, so it wasn't easy. Lots of love.